Yo guys, I'm like over here trying to tell my wife, you know what I mean, that I'm so good in basketball, but she don't know. I be trying to tell her like, you guys, day after day, years after years, I done improved my skills, and really there's not that many better basketball players than me. I done faced all y'all, and let me tell you something. My defense is something that I really don't even talk about because my offense is so fucking good. But my defense, I can't fucking count in my mind how many times there was 2-3 people going against me on the other side of the court on a fast break, and I stopped them. Because simply they can't pass on a fast break. They don't know how to pass and handle that. The drive. You know what I do on a fast break? There's a lot of things you can do when you're with your team. You're running with 3 people. There's one guy guarding you. Pretend to pass right before the end and score. Yeah, pretend to pass right before the end. Pretend to pass, pretend to shoot pass. There's so many things you can do. You don't even have to keep going on a fast break. You could just stop, pump fake, pass. You know what I mean? There's so much shit. Y'all niggas do not know how cutthroat I am, and with the finesse and with the humbleness. I mean, unless it's a super big guy, bro, you don't know. I went at it with this motherfucker, Alvin. Guy full of fucking tattoos, playing in fucking Vance Harmon. Bro, him and his cousin were trying to get me every single time. And sometimes, most of the time, they couldn't even. It's whatever team I end up with. That's my luck. Bro, you don't even know. Sometimes I be on the whole day. And his team's trying to get us to lose, and I lose on the 5th, 6th, 1. One time we won 9 straight games. In the hood. No, cause when you win, you don't feel tired unless it was a really good win. Like a really good game. But most of the time when it's good teams, they split up after that. Not us. When we lose together, we wait together until the next one. But some of us end up splitting too because they don't want to wait. That's the bullshit that I hate too.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Well, you have no idea how nice I am on the court. Just cutthroat, bro. And from far away, sharpshooter machine. Sharpshooter machine. Do you know what it is? When other people shoot, they don't get close like how I get close. My shit is behind. I hit that back of the rim every fucking single time. I either make it or hit that back of the rim. So when you're hitting that every time, you gotta keep shooting. You're a shooter. Just sometimes when you're young, you're still trying to figure it out. But when you make it happen, like time after time, it's in your mind, like boom, you're there. Oh, you're a fucking shooter. And everybody knows too. Press start. Press start. Everybody knows at the court I'm a fucking shooter. That's why it opens up the floor for me too. Nigga, when I get the ball, they run up so fucking quick, nigga. They run up so quick. That's why you don't know. You don't know what basketball's like. But I love it when they run up. I couldn't. Bro, I couldn't so clean, bro. Like I'm fucking MJ, bro. You don't even know. Wait till you fucking see me. When you see me, and I don't just run in and clash into a big ass fucking group, bro. I'm with the finesse. You know what I mean? You won't see nobody like that. And you might see somebody like that from time to time, but they're weak. My shit is strong, and I score way more than a lot of people. So that's what I bring to the table, know what I mean? That's what I bring to the table. Now you rookies that try to pretend like y'all ball and shit.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's
try
on the floor.
that come to the court. You know, I come to the court with all the gear and I back it up.
At the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Public out there with the Aminu, and it's Harkless in at the small forward. Thompson inside the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better.
That's it. That's
I love
easy.
his demeanor on the
I'm not gonna
floor.
slow it
He
down
seems
to
a
make
lot
a
older than
play.
he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head.
I'm
and
not
he's got a
adding,
very
you know what I mean?
even-keeled
I take advantage of my
disposition about him,
physique,
which serves him well. He
and
almost
I
missed the All-Star
abuse.
game last season and was an injury replacement.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And here's LeBron outside. Shot no good. And so here's Portland. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's it, boy.
Lillard's got his first 2 points.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things
What?
keep him focused.
Bro, that's
and
crazy.
also hungry.
No, that's crazy that he went to, because you could do it in this game. The last game, he couldn't do that. But I didn't even go to press that button, and he did it.
Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own
I mean, I
signature
pressed-
shoe now, and his star definitely.
Nah, yeah, I
on
didn't press the
rise.
shooting button. I don't know why he did that.
Good on the second free throw.
And
They
guys,
let you
CJ
get that,
McCollum
though.
is a scoring-minded
Oh, you know
combo
why,
guard
too?
out of Lehigh.
There's something about this
Taking
game
with
that's
the 10
way
pick
easier
back
than the
in
other one. Did you know that?
2013, and still
You-
looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Or
That's
Cleveland
why
had
you
gone
gotta,
0-3 from the field to start the game.
Oh, you should have shot that.
Now the feed to Love. Shot to stop the run, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving
It's
there.
that it's very
Never really
realistic,
had
so you
good
gotta
legal
press it like
guarding
if it was
position.
real.
He wasn't set.
You can't abuse. No, for real.
And it's Smith penetrating. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Babe, you know what he just did? I do all that.
McCollum has struggled with injury. He's broken.
Babe, you don't
up
remember? You don't
each of
remember
the
me coming
last
home with
3
scratches and all
seasons
that?
dating back
That's
to
on those
college
plays.
at
That's on
Lehigh.
those
Yeah,
plays
if
because
he
I
can stay
win.
healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a
'cause I
broken
win.
finger last season, and he broke his foot twice
Yo,
in the
this-
seasons prior, Kevin.
there's
just
so
to
many times that I'll
embellish
bleed
the
too,
injury situation, but he's got
and I
some
have to
ability.
fucking get a napkin.
Ed Davis has checked in for Mason
Bro, there's a lot of
Plumlee.
times where I'm fucking like,
And
I'm
how
a
big
winner,
was
right? You know, I'm
last
always
year's
winning
trade
this shit.
for
I
J.R.
try to get
Smith?
off the
I mean,
game, and they
sent from
won't
the
let me
Knicks
get off
to
the game.
Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous
And
personality
they
like
didn't have
Smith,
to. They could have just played with what they had. Oh shit.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers
They coulda
able
just played with
to
what they had,
retain
but-
possession here.
You know, they want me on the
I
Colts.
tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep
I
going
just
straight
lost
to
you
the
on the
bench.
crowd, Jit.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the baseline, Jay.
That's what that's for. Like that crowd, you gotta
For
use it
J.R.
against.
Smith playing
You
alongside
gotta know
LeBron
basketball.
and
You gotta
Kyrie
get through that
last
shit.
season.
Right
He
now,
had a
LeBron,
chance
you gotta
for a
fucking
ring.
go in there.
You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created
That's
for
what I'm
him,
saying.
served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was
And you
knock down
guard the
open
ball like
jumpers, and
this
as a
with the
result,
left
his
trigger.
shooting
That's what I
percentages
use.
rose after
You
the
in
trade.
basketball, that's
Here's
one of
Lillard
the main things that you have to
following the
do.
score by Cleveland. Here's Harkless,
I don't even know who the fuck that
off
is.
target from three-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of
Alright,
the best
I'm gonna bust
passing
that.
big men in the league.
Isolation.
Lillard against Irving. Davis sets a screen.
Wait, isolate. Okay.
Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely.
He
And
got
he
left
banks in
hand.
the
This
lane.
motherfucker's good.
Lillard's got 6.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual
That left
matchup for
deep.
him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Now McCollum, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
You know, that's what
Gets some
basketball's all
room on
about
the
right
way
there.
in, and the bucket's
It's
good.
about
Everything
driving,
going
making it look
according
like
to
you're
the
gonna do
script for
something,
them
but you're looking for a
offensively
play
so
at the
far.
same time.
Shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous
It's
amount
all
of
about acting too.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
You always gotta.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put
Get in there,
immediate
man.
pressure on themselves. A part of that was the
It's more
trade
realistic.
for
You gotta
Kevin
get
Love.
in there.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside, Smith scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving with a clean look, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing
Fuck,
to watch
hurry up
how
and
he
let's
plays
fast.
the game from this seat.
He looked a
And
little bit
it's not
fatter.
often that one of your enforcers is also one of
See?
the best three-point shooters. But such is the case.
Oh, he
with
left.
Smith.
He's not
Everywhere
on there
gone,
anymore.
He's played both
Shit.
roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
So timeout called here, the
Yeah, I
first
don't know
for
any other
Portland.
small.
Bring
I
on
know
the
Aminu,
top of
that's the only
Smith, you
one I
never know what his personality
You
is
got a
gonna
lot of
bring to
people
the
on
game
your
at
team.
Clarkie,
There's
even
a
the
lot you
moment.
could-
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to
Yeah.
moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D,
You got a
creating
substitute?
havoc for the opponent. Bad
So he's
JR
in.
is taking
He's in
and
already.
missing wild shots. He's going to
And
sleep
Fry,
on
he's a
defense
three-point shooter.
and causing problems for his own team.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in
Oh,
for
shit.
Kevin Love.
I won't
Iman
double
Shumpert's
check.
checked in for LeBron. And it's
do is
Matthew
that.
Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Harkless.
Cool.
And it's Alan Crabb in for Damian
Oh.
Lillard. Now here's Mozgov. Aminu missing his last shot. The dish to
Give me
Dellavedova.
that.
Back to Mozgov. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. It's a tie ball game.
He's in
You know
Brooklyn
what? That's
right
what
now.
you like to
He's
see.
on
A
Jay-Z's
perfect
team.
pass leading
Isn't
him
it
right
crazy? That's
into
why
the
Jay-Z
shot.
doesn't
Didn't
rap,
even
because he
have
has
to
a
break
basketball
stride.
team to worry about.
Now, here's Aminu. Guarded by Shumpert. Aminu misses.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Shumpert, no good. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And there's the foul to
Bro,
try to stop
let
the
me-
break, and that'll be a clear
me
pass
tell you
to the
something.
basket. 2 free
I did
throws
not
coming up,
press to the- I didn't
and
press to
they'll
the
retain
right.
possession. The trail.
I'm gonna have to get a replay of that because I didn't press right. Let's not fool and make it look like she did that. Oh, that's a clear path foul. Okay, yeah, that's an intentional foul. Why would you do that?
I didn't do that.
Blazers
No, I'm
have
saying,
gone
why would he
3
do
for
that?
3
That's
at the
it.
line tonight.
You got that
As a
automatic.
team,
That's why.
Excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach
And there is
breathe a
no
sigh of
Indian
relief.
guy in the NBA. What is
You know,
this?
guys, Al Farouk
make it look
Aminu,
Indian.
so highly regarded coming out
He doesn't
of
look
college,
Indian to you?
still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found
Not
his
that
niche in this league.
I've
That's
never
a
seen
great
an
point,
Indian
Kevin. A
playing.
guy who can give you a lot of things,
Like Muhammad,
rebounding,
imagine.
defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe
Off the glass,
he's
babe, and I'm
finally
super good
developed
at
who he
those.
is.
I'll kill you with those all game. If I could just shoot those all game, I'll
For
win.
Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
I mean-
Irving attacking.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Davis kicks to Aminu.
Dude, is that?
Back to Davis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Irving from long range.
She's
With 4
panicking.
seconds on the
She's
clock.
panicking.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Shoot it, Aminu.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up. And a chance to hear from
gonna
LeBron
finish
James,
the game?
who talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collect.
For me, at a younger age,
Again, just another part of the
Because I know
maturation
you
process for
wanna quit.
LeBron has become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really
likes to
has been.
quit.
It's amazing to see.
You like to quit and shit, bro, in the middle of games.
No, I don't. I haven't played with the Cavaliers at all. Yet. In this Shaq and Shaquille O'Neal. That's his real name.
What?
The pressure he's dealt with. And
Shit. Yeah. Of course, you idiot.
the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Full pressure, motherfucker.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Smith's running.
The fuck out of
It's
here.
blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
The fuck? Esta tengo molly. I'm just kidding.
What's that video?
Love right side. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Leonard kicks to Vonleh. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Love.
And for Noah Vonleh, last season came in as a heralded freshman out of Indiana. Some people thought he might crack the top 5 in the draft, but after some shaky late workouts, he fell all the way to 9.
Well, Greg, in watching Vonleh, you can see he has the size and range to be a difference maker. Excellent rebounder, big hands. Like you've talked about that, simply working on refining his skill set at this point.
Yeah, and it's a matter of work ethic with him because I think the tools are there. Work ethic and experience, and I think this kid is going to be a nice front court player for a long time.
And finished
Oh,
off
come
by
on. I ran
LeBron.
straight to the
Right
front.
back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with
These
those
nuts
basics
tied,
because
nigga.
this game is still
These
yet
nuts
to be
tied
determined.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Left side Irving. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
The fuck is
They
going
have
on?
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had too much work on the perimeter.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best.
I can't believe
easier
you're
to
up. Yo,
operate in the
you're
open
only gonna
court
be up for
when a
fucking
steal
second,
triggers the
Junior.
break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can
Look, you like
build
that
on
to
it
score
and
too,
keep
yeah.
this lead.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. LeBron drives in. That's good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height,
never
who
seen him
cares
do this
about height? I
before.
mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Oh, Lillard.
As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look now
you
for
got-
Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Leonard. Reese Harkless comes in for Crabb. It's a beautiful
Slam
jam.
cam.
And you talk about
Oh,
momentum. That sort of action delivers a type
let
of
it
energy
play
to
next
your
time,
team
bro. Let it
that
play.
you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Lillard, the pass to Vonleh. Back to Lillard. Harkless with it, working on Smith.
It's hard to get people to fucking move.
Harkless dishes to Vonleh. Back at 2. Rebound by Smith.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Yo, and if I win next time,
Control on that one.
we're playing in my court, because
Getting the deuce.
we've been playing in your home court ever since I met you.
Boy, it would have been nice to get a man-one there.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive
And
glass.
I
Was
said,
top
you wanna
5
wait?
in
You're
the
like, no.
category last year, despite playing less than 27
remember.
minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go
Brooke.
up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
That's the post
Or
up. You
Cleveland
still don't even know how
gone
to
6 of
post
10
up
from
in
the
the game.
floor here in the second quarter. Elevate
That's
over
what
from
the left trigger.
outside. Portland grabs the miss.
Need to guard the ball. That's all you gotta do.
And Thompson sends it back. They get it back.
That was a fucking crazy blow.
And Plumlee kicks to Harkless.
Got
The
him.
bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harkless has got
team.
6 points. Out left to the wing. Thompson outside. 1:46 left now here in the second. Plumlee with some nice D.
Usually, if he gets to the rim,
I knew I
he's
got it.
converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Vonleh, the pass to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that was good by Henderson.
Good ball movement. He put
Henderson.
that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a
I
little
think
bit
he's
of
gonna go
cottonmouth
get
here,
that out of
dry
here,
spell
LeBron.
for sure.
I don't care. I still blocked
LeBron has
it.
been in the postseason
I still
every year
blocked it.
since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. And then for the Trailblazers, Davis comes in for Noah Vonleh, and it's Aminu in for Harkless. Davis kicks to Aminu. The pass to Plumlee, and he dunks
Punches it down with pop.
it down. Rubs it in. It looks like a little
Plumlee,
deeper
I had a
with the
fucking
hanging
problem with
finish.
that
I
guy
tell you
on
what,
the
they're
last
not backing
2K15.
off at all, are they?
Maybe because he wouldn't stop
And for
missing.
LeBron in the playoffs
He's like
last
an
season, he did
unstoppable
more
force.
than just score.
That's
Clark,
why
he
this
did it
one
all
is
and
more
really stepped
realistic.
his game up when Kevin Love
And
went
this
down,
superstar
when
one.
Kyrie Irving was
Playing on the
hobbled.
same
He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
You're supposed to bone fake Plumlee. Come on, we've
The
been doing
Cavaliers
this.
trail by 4 and stolen by
Stay
Lillard.
down there, Plumlee. Stay down there, Plumlee.
And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Davis.
Plumlee.
6 points for Mason Plumlee.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Dellavedova
It's too
is
slow,
really
Jack.
good at finding his teammates.
Here's Lillard, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Look at the
And
camera.
how about a little bit of showmanship there as he
That's so cool, right?
increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing,
Hey,
and
that's
right
so
there,
fucking
he
cool,
does some
too.
damage with his
Yeah,
finishing,
that
too.
motherfucker's taking
How about that
like
fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Mozgov, good work defensively by Lillard.
That's what we call good defense in the paint.
Ooh.
Work its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Guys,
And a
please
pretty
let me
tightly
know if there's
contested
an
game
Indian
here
in the
as we end the first
NBA.
half.
Write it in the comments. Write it in the
Lead by
comments.
4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
That's not
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Yeah, I haven't changed.
I would call that a competitive first half
Let
of
me see what
action.
they say.
Ernie Johnson here welcoming you
Maybe it's
back
the
to
real
the 2K
voices,
Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for
They
both
got
teams,
fucking hair
and
under
they
their
still find
armpits.
themselves in a good position at the half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to
Damn, they
produce
got a
the
lot of
moment
hair.
they step on the floor.
Shaq, how do you think
Let me see.
Cleveland
Are
played?
mine long, babe?
You
I
know,
never
two
cut them.
things went on in the first half. Yes, we saw good offense take advantage of mediocre defense, but we also saw a motivated team
They feel
take
funny. I
advantage of a
haven't
team that didn't want to
touched
hustle.
those in a while.
They need an attitude adjustment.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you
I had
again.
an epiphany yesterday, man. I had to stop drinking. I need some water. Can you get some water? I need to stop drinking. I'm done drinking. I can't drink today.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first
Nah.
half so far.
What a game for LeBron.
Gotta stop drinking, man. Gotta get healthy, cause I cannot, man. I had an epiphany, man. I had an epiphany, bro. I had an epiphany. And I was like in the shower, and then this epiphany came into me, and I was like, "You're an epiphany? Are you kidding me?" And the voice was like, "I am the epiphany of your mind. You have been drinking alcohol and it's not good for you. You can really die from this." And I was like, "Thanks, Epiphany. Like, you're fucking right, man. To stop drinking and all these beers like every day. It's Epiphany. It's Epiphany time. Epiphany time with Michael Trench on Headset Madness. Ding-ding-ding. Hope you guys enjoyed that epiphany time. What happened?
Trying to open the door.
Oh. Let me get.
It's kind of cold.
Oh, thank you.
Epiphany, y'all.
Epiphany time.
Oh, it's because I was warming under there. Trying to check.
Brown. He's got 11 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Stolen
No,
by
I was
Thompson.
trying to pass it back so I could shoot the
And
three.
here we go.
Or,
Fast
let's
break.
get-
James has got it.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive
That's
play has
That
to
guy,
build some
whatever his
momentum.
fucking name is, I seen him play in real life. He's annoying, but he scores a lot.
In the corner, Smith with it. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, right
And,
now, the
J.R.
defense
Smith. J.R. Smith
mentally
is just a
not
beast.
there.
He's,
Can't
like,
afford too many of those in a
top
close
third
game like this.
player.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they played defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made.
This is what I'm gonna do right here. Coach settings. Manual. Manual. I'm live, babe.
Oh, it's gonna rain today.
I'm live. You didn't know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You live, brother. It's gonna rain today.
Look, this is what they look like. Look.
Buckle up.
Yeah, he's so annoying, but he scores.
Lose it.
Yeah, he's the best one on the team.
Aminu. Pumpy.
Oh, that's him? Okay.
Henderson retirement. Leonardo.
Leonard. Hold on, let me see who else is on this shit. Oh shit. This nigga's on the bench.
That guy needs a break.
No, he doesn't.
He's dying.
Made sure to challenge every shot.
He'll take it back.
And reach. They should be a factor defensively.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Get ready to lose, buddy.
Yeah, you know, as you said,
Sorry to
Portland
do this.
challenged every shot last
Isolation,
season.
but-
They were a top 10
Alright,
team
so
in limiting opponents'
click
shooting
this,
percentage. They were
and
also
then
best in
with
the
this, you
league
select the play.
in limiting
That's how you do
three-pointers.
it.
Leonard, he's checked in for
That's
Mason
defense.
Plumlee.
You put zone, I'm gonna fuck you up. with
And
zone.
Lillard kicks to Harkless.
Oh.
Fires the three. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
He touched it, man. He touched it. Oh, you need some milk? Go talk your shit.
He needs some
Timeout
milk.
is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Coke is Gatorade. Fucking moron.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving dishes to Thompson. And Love has it in the corner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless.
Come on, buddy.
That's his first
Play.
foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Love wide open. He
Oh, no.
fired. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, but
That's a
they're
big
3
go.
of 4 to start the second half. There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland
That's that
challenged
madness.
shots and didn't make risky plays.
No, I
they were
brushed
last
my
in
teeth.
turnovers forced last year, but
Maybe I
overall
brushed
they
my
had a
teeth.
strong defense.
A little
Your
under
breath.
2.5 minutes
Your breath
gone by here
earlier.
in the
You're only
third.
saying that because that's
The
what I
drive
said
by
earlier.
Smith. The kick out to Irving. Lillard
Blocks.
with the block.
Blocks. It's a block party and you're invited, Jay.
Now Aminu. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Oh, got it.
Harkless the pass to McCollum. And the rejection
Crazy.
by James.
I used to dance with them hoes back in the days when I was young. I already told you I danced with them twins.
Got a hand on it. That's
And
right.
they had
Here come the
liquor back in the day,
Trailblazers.
shit.
McCollum with the ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that
That's a
time.
foul,
So he'll
Jay.
shoot
2
two
shots.
right here.
Bro, and I danced
One thing
tra,
about Damian
tra,
Lillard,
tra against
for
the
as
wall.
much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he
Man, I
doesn't
could
turn the ball
have
over.
my way. I did have my way with both of them.
For a young,
I
aggressive
used to
point
hang out in front of
guard,
their house. Now
but this guy
waking up
plays
with it.
wise beyond his years.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland.
Black girls.
Channing Fries checked in for
Earlier.
Thompson.
Good.
And it's
More
Matthew
steak and
Dellavedova
good
in
like
for
so,
LeBron.
like,
That's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up
Babe,
any
because you
resistance.
started it.
I tell you what,
You
it
started.
reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say,
bro.
that ain't going to get it done. That's
I
5
told you
straight
this
baskets in the
already.
paint now.
Don't say that. He said I didn't. I ain't never been to no. You ain't never been to no block party.
And you know, Clark, another
Said that black-
important
that-
point
he said that
regarding
raggedy.
Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't that
career.
something?
Bro, you
That
see
is
him?
remarkable.
So much, bro.
Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's gonna be for real because he pissed me off.
Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smith's got 9.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really
Nice
kind
cut
of
down the
close
middle.
that area
Nice
off.
cut down the
because,
middle. Nice cut down the
fellas,
middle.
that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Oh, they own
That was
the
so fucking
interior
lucky.
right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Harkless with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Love. That's tipped. They retain possession.
Give me that shit.
Missed that.
Lillard attacking.
Got
Lays it
him.
up and
Got
puts it in.
him.
And it's a 3-point Portland lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
I didn't mean to talk about.
You know, block
if
shots,
I
guys, a clear
offended you
indicator on the
while
stat
talking
sheet of
about
their
these two
excellent
girls,
defense.
I
Leaving
apologize.
them no room to get off any shot.
But you simply
Yeah,
said
they've also
you ain't
done a
never
great
been to
job
no
of
block
playing
party.
in space,
And,
getting out
bro,
in
and that's not the only
transition
one.
every
You don't want,
opportunity.
bro, you don't want me to talk about the other one with this like
Lillard's
chubby
got 14
chick
points
grinding all
That's the kind of
night.
D that you're
Everybody
not
was
going to
hating on
find
that.
success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On the wing,
And
Irving.
it was cool. We talked about. I think it was cool.
And
I
stolen
was
by
trying to
Lillard.
get that, but.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. No good on the dribble. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here's Love for
Plenty
3.
of other times, and I have
Again,
plenty of other
Love
stories.
missing.
Remember?
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and that is
I'm the
good.
originator.
And good
I'm the
passing,
originator
setting up a
of
lot
block.
of these buckets right now, Kevin.
Me and
That's
my
been
homeboy was a
the key.
DJ. He threw a
Dime
block
dropping
party.
delights is what I call it.
Yeah, remember
That was
when
a
I
nice
was.
pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Babe, remember when I
Lillard
told
from
you
outside.
I was filled out and then
It's
I was
rebounded by
running back.
Cleveland. Fry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
She was
Yeah,
fine.
terrific play right there.
What
Great
is your
strength to
problem?
finish through the
Are you trying to
contact.
get a
That's
rise?
exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
I don't know. Yo, you seen that?
The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going
All right,
4 of
that's
5
enough.
so far.
Don't ever say it. So
And
that's what I was
as a
trying
group,
to
they
say. So
shot
don't have shame.
75% from the line last season.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a
Wanted
close
another
game.
shot.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
We ready to get off in that ass, bro. Every time we try to get away.
Get away from what?
We're gonna play another one after this. You gonna play with that team?
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Going out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the guard position.
Get the fuck
That's the
out of
foul
here.
for Cleveland right now.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing
Can't
on
get no pop that. I can't get no pop
broadband
that.
bandwidth. I mean,
I
full
can't get no
throttle.
pop that.
Thompson
Hell
from
no.
long range.
Get the fuck out of here.
Trailblazers shooting an outstanding
Everybody on the
52%
court
for
would
the
have been
game.
like, get the fuck out of
And
here.
McCollum
Fuck
with
was
the
that?
slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys.
Got
Really
him.
nicely done.
Got him. Got him with
And
the
here we
crazy
go.
talk.
Here's
Got him with the
Aminu,
crazy
throws
talk.
down the breakaway jam.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be.
Corner,
Swing
corner,
like
corner.
that
Oh,
can
no, no,
decide
no,
a
no.
game.
Yo, step up on
And I
JR.
wouldn't be
That's Shumpert, you
surprised
idiot.
if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as
Too
your
much
point.
D.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thompson.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a pickup.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that position.
Don't try to run away now. Don't try to run away now. Now he's
Mozgov's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go.
Timeout.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the moves bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Why do they smack your ass?
Yeah, it's football because it's not. Crab? I have crab? Oh, bro. I know this guy. I know. Okay. Okay. Plumlee ready to go. Ikaman. That's the white boy. That's the
Find
put
out
that
what
white
Doris
boy
Burke
in
has
that
for
place.
us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed
These crackers
his team.
tall as fuck.
He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration vote.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Yes! He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size, the bang, and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
It's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a
Yo, that's a foul. That's a foul. Okay, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Are you serious?
Okay, but before that though, come on, hold on.
You're cheating.
Come on, how you gonna throw that pass like that?
Rolls up his sleeves, focuses
That was
in,
a long-ass
and willing
pass.
to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. If he could become a little less mechanical with his post game, I think he could even go higher.
Then we
He
got
did the
plenty of
important
time.
part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
A good old fucking can of whoop ass.
Kicks it out to James.
For me?
Yeah, for you. Just
Back
for
to
you.
Thompson.
Got your name on it now.
Love outside.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the sixth best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. J.R. Smith on the wing. Down low. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. 15 points for LeBron.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Portland leading by 6. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, man, if it was real basketball, they would have told me to run out the clock.
There's 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
Here's LeBron.
Yeah, but take my time as much as possible.
Kicks it out to Love. For 3, Smith. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Henderson, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Stop playing, bitch.
LeBron up top. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I'll play you for real. Play you for real or let you come back.
And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Trapp kicks to Lillard. And that one comes up a bit short.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Quick isolation, Lillard.
In the corner, Henderson with it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the paint, got a piece of it.
That's what I'm talking about. It's basketball, baby.
And the jam by Gerald Henderson.
Man, what a
he thought that ball hit him.
Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do. And stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead.
Fuck you with all your giggling and shit. Look what you did to me. Oh. See now.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Oh, okay.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break thing.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Plumlee with the steal, and he commits the intentional foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tried to let my girl come back. Oh.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
All right, miss. I'm gonna miss it. Oh.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
I need a
can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws.
Hey, that's game, yo. That's game. That's it. Hedson Mendes.